Yo, hello. I have the great energy. Honestly, like I just stopped because I didn't know what to say, but I can't remember what the day is it today, 120-ish or 130 maybe. But I just have a talk with American guy who said like I don't like being in front of the camera or I don't like um, my voice, and I just want to dive straight into like deep into that because he was tired. He didn't want to sit here. He wanted to chill and to smoke or whatever, and then he went out. But actually, I have something to say, and actually, I have the value or whatever it is to transform that belief and that the thought in the mind. Whereas I don't like my voice, I don't like listening to my voice, but I have stories to tell. And let me dive straight deep into it. The thing with your voice is it's an instrument. That's the first thing. I want to picture yourself thinking about it. It's an instrument, like a guitar, like a piano, like a flute, whatever it is. It's an instrument. And the way that you use it, you can change. For example, I can talk right now, like this. I can go and like play me with my voice and then talk like this and then blah, 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 whatever. Like the pitch points or whatever it is, like you play piano, they're like the most deep and fucked up voices on the left, and then you have the pitches right here when you can talk like this and play it with it. The thing is, the more you do those plays, going on the left side and going on the right side, playing the pitch voice and then the deep voice and whatever, you get to know yourself. And the more you sound you use, you are going to be better with the normal one. The normal one that I'm using right now is used for years, and I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just saying it out loud, the word that I have in my mind, and it is what it is. So if you don't like the certain volumes or the certain sounds that you use right now, maybe you can use differently. Also, he mentioned he's talking too fast, and that's okay. People are talking too fast, and there are like I know in one girl in Serbia actually, who's doing a sales, and she's doing a sales via phone, and her boss is always saying, "Please slow, please talk slow, please." Can you talk slower? Please talk slower. Like, what the fuck is going on? Talk slower. And she's from the part of the Serbia where everyone there is speaking fast. They're like speaking like they're speaking ultra fast. And she's having problem with that, but the only thing that she needs to change is her belief. And I remember I told her, in order for you to change your voice, you have to change the belief that you have right now is, oh, I'm talking like this because I used to, and I use the same pace of my talk when I go to my home country because everyone speaks like that. And I told her, you have to change the belief. You have to go way back and then say, yes, I was born in, yes, born here where people are speaking fast. Yes, I practice this space for over a decade and maybe like 2 decades right now. But the thing is, you can change that in a sentence, in a blink, where you can just say to yourself, I want to speak more clearly, slowly, so people can understand me. If I get into emotion and if I get too excited for something, yeah, I'm gonna speak fast. But most of the time, when I wanna say something to someone, I will use my beliefs that I want the biggest and the purest clarity to my clients, my people, my potential lead client, whatever it is. Changing the belief can change your voice. Changing the energy right now at the moment also can change your voice. So, in order for you to get calmer and to speak slower, you need to relax yourself. You need to relax yourself. I'm not saying smoking something, but or taking whatever. Just relax. Sit down. Let the questions come to you, and then you answer them slowly, freely. No one is rushing. Yeah, your voice is like this and that, but the more you try to think of it, the more you're willing to make a mistake. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. The thing is, you have to change the beliefs. So the when the mistake comes, it's not the mistake, it's just practicing. Because for over years and decades, you were practicing the fast pace of, of talk. Right now, you need to practice the slow one. I can also talk fast, but right now, when I'm this in Zen mode or whatever, I'm practicing to speak slowly, to think more and to give more with my words, but to talk slowly. And that's where it helps. But if I want to talk fast, I mean, honestly, sometimes I cannot even not talk fast because I don't have that much words. But right now I'm trying to talk fast because I'm here at the rooftop in Da Nang in Vietnam. And my name is Lazar Dimitrievich and I'm 24 years old. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Just putting the words out there. That's the thing where when you change the playing and changing the beliefs. And when you can put maybe like here is the third thing, when you can put the goal that is for you to share stories, to change people's lives, to change to transform them from being a 25-year-old who never traveled to a 30-year-old who traveled everywhere in the world, in every country, 195. If you want to do that, and if that's your goal, if that's your passion, if that's something that you feel that you need to give back to society, which is amazing thing is like doing the work and then teaching someone else how to do it, or helping them how to do it. If that goal is in you and you feel it, screw fucking voice. Talk fast, make a mistake, talk slowly, make a mistake, whatever. Just go towards your goal and don't let yourself self-sabotage and make a very like big brick wall in front of you and the goal that you're trying to chase because you're talking fast, or because you have an accent, or because you are from India and then you talk like this and that, whatever. Don't make that a problem or an excuse. Make that as a power, make that as an energy to make you faster go to your goals and go over the bridge and the brick. So those are my 3 or maybe even 4 honest advices and values to someone who's struggling with their voice or with their pace or whatever it is, or they don't like it. And first of all, let me give you another one. You need to like look at yourself, whether it's on camera, on video, or in a mirror or whatever, and then first look at your body language. You don't need to hear yourself, you just need to look at yourself. How are you moving your hands? Right now I have a mirror right there. Oh, it's not a mirror, it's like a door that has a glass, and then I can see myself. I know where am I using my hands, and I know where I want to use them. If I was sitting like this and then giving all these informations and values, only talking with my head and moving my head, it wouldn't be that much of a powerful advice. But since I'm like using hands, and I'm not Italian, I'm Serbian, and I don't do this or whatever, the body language is something that you need to learn, and it's something that you need to look at yourself first and fall in love with it. Because when I look at myself, I'm always like, I need to change that. I need to change that. And when I'm picking and like self-analyzing myself, I get better. Second thing is listening to yourself. Film yourself 60 seconds to talk. Put your phone or camera face down and then just listen. You remember how you look? Just listen. Right now, listen. Get that listening phase be normal to you. Like I know a lot of people, and you might be the one who always, every fucking time when you hear your voice for a video, you're like, shut it down, like, oh, it's making me anxious or whatever. The reason why you're doing this, because you're not used to hear your voice from somewhere else. The only thing that you need to do is just sit down with yourself, listen to you, and then get better with it. And then the third thing, when it comes merging those two, listening yourself and looking at yourself, that's where you crack the code, and that's where you can put your tripod and phone and microphone into this. So I hope I help you figure out your ways to, or my advices or whatever, for you to get freely in front of the camera and speak in front of the camera, whatever the value and whatever your goal is. I don't know what day was today, but see you tomorrow. And thank you, and start creating.